most sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance to the turns they light. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great set.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down at the 45-yard line.
Another one for Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 47. Complete to Shakir. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen on 3rd and short. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Now a give to Cook, running left. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. He's got this complete to James Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They are going for it. Allen on the move. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, 7 to go. Lamar now from the gun. Complete Derrick Henry. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So through 1, this game, more for you. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Out of the gun, Henry. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Jackson now on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bullock's kick is good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. They'll try the right side with Cook. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Second and 3 now. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Bills at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Second and 3 now. Again, it's Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Allen from the gun here on third. Complete beyond the marker. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Johnson gets it on first and 10. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Blitz coming here, Allen. Complete to Coleman. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Allen on third down. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Man in motion here. First down throw for Allen. And they finally get to him. He just kept hanging on to that football, and they drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. It's second and goal. Trying again following the sack. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Ravens make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
They send Aguilar in motion left. Throwing again is Lamar. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Ravens first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running once more with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Tight end going in motion here. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Second down, Jackson to pass. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Henry. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And that play's brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So we hit the... Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Allen fires out wide, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Coleman with the grab. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Bills trail by 6. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
2nd and 6.
Here he is to throw. Complete. It's Cooper. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Here's a give to Cook. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. And he's brought down for a loss. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. They'll run it with Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Bateman hauls it in. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. And this one touchdown inside the 30. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from New Orleans.